Ah, welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well out there and having good luck with all your projects and your gardening. As you can tell, I'm not in my backyard right now. Well, actually, I am. This is my backyard, my new backyard. Just got done finished setting up camp over here. You can see behind me. Got our tent set up and a little kitchen area. Got my telescope. Brought a metal detector, a shovel, and a rake. There's a lot of rocks out here. Oh, there's my kitchen for the night or two. I don't know. I brought enough supplies to last me a couple of days, but I'll probably only stay one night out here. Wanted to get a look at the land and find a good spot to build a home, a tiny home. And it looks like that way it's a lot higher up there in elevation. So ideally you want to be up higher than your surroundings because of flash flooding. Now I don't know if there's any flash flooding out here. There are rocks, little rocks, and like you would think that these all get washed away if there was a flash flood. Oh look, we got wildlife. Little ant. One little lone ant. We got some rabbit evidence, or maybe deer. Definitely lots of cow evidence. Cow pies everywhere. And there's millions of these cactuses. This thing's probably 20 feet tall. Probably be some interesting critters coming out of here at nighttime. There's a little hole in the ground. Probably a spider or something. Wow, these are really neat. Look at the stripes. Give you an idea how thick that thing is. I mean, it's about as big as my arm. Pretty big. Well, not quite that big. Maybe this one is. But this thing's got to be 15 feet tall. Let's see if I can get it in the shot. Look at that sucker. So, those are everywhere. They're everywhere out here. Beautiful. It's probably about, I don't know, 85 degrees, maybe a little cooler. There are lots of these rocks all over. Just millions and millions and millions of them. Earlier I took my car and I just kind of drove around and check out the area. Check out the boundaries. Everything. If you go back that way a little bit, there's a lot of these green bushes, like that one there, but way more. Now, if we go over here and look at this, you can tell that maybe at one point there was a lot of flash flooding because this mound right here, where all these bushes are growing out, it's tall, like an island. So I'm imagining the water ran around it. So down here is probably not a good place to build a house. But the plan is to get a cheap RV, a used one, and then move out here and live in that. And then over the course of about a 1 year period, I'm going to record what the weather does out here before I start building anything permanent. That way, if we get some weird storm and there's an area that floods that I don't know about, I'd like to keep an eye on those things and kind of record it and see what happens. It's beautiful out here. It's so quiet. You can barely hear the highway way over there. It's a few miles that way. But it's pretty sweet. I did find these weird metal boxes on the ground. I found one on the corner of my property over there, and then another one on the corner of the property over there. And it's like a chunk of concrete. I should have recorded it. A chunk of concrete with a metal lid attached to it. But when you lift the lid up, there's just dirt. There's nothing under it. I'm guessing that's where they dug for a well at one point looking for water, but they didn't find any. Now, That way, you may be able to see that white post right there. That's the north, let's see, northwest corner of the property. And then it goes all the way back that way. I can't even see the other pole. I think I'm too far away. But pretty much everything that I can see right here is mine. I don't see the other pole either. There's another one that way. It's a big square. So from there to, let's see, where is it? Right to there, all the way to there, and then somewhere over there. But we're gonna walk around and do some exploring and just look around and check things out. You can see when I was out driving around. Well, oops, I guess I hit the button with my finger when I was recording, so there's about 20 minutes of footage that I lost because I pressed, I guess the volume button on my phone turns the camera off, so sorry about that. Well, I'm back home now. I had fun camping out there. It was beautiful. At nighttime, you could see the position that we're in one of the arms of the Milky Way. You could see it's the streak, a cloud of gas and stars go across the sky. It was absolutely beautiful. My tent has a screen on the top of it, so I just left that open all night, and I just laid down and watched meteors and all that kind of stuff, and looked at the stars and the different constellations, and it was absolutely beautiful, just beautiful. You don't even need a flashlight. You can walk around at midnight and still see because of the moon. It was just wonderful. I'll get some more video for you guys. So I'm a little exhausted from driving and putting everything away, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, pop those in down below. And as always, keep building and try to be good to each other. Some of us aren't here for very long, and things, especially the way things are going right now, it feels better to be good than to be angry and rude to people. Promise, it does feel good.